Washington, D.C. In a dramatic escalation of legal and political conflict, New York Attorney General Letitia James has been indicted on federal charges of bank fraud and making false statements tied to a 2023 mortgage transaction. The indictment, handed down October 9, 2025, comes amid fierce debate about the politicization of the Justice Department and President Donald Trump's long-running feud with James. The charges stem from James's purchase of a home in Norfolk, Virginia in 2023. Prosecutors say she claimed the house would be her primary residence, which would have enabled more favorable mortgage terms. James's lawyers contend the claim was a mistake and that she never intended to mislead lenders. They point to other documents in which she clarified the home would not be her primary residence. One detail drawing sharp scrutiny is that the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, Lindsay Halligan, a Trump-appointed prosecutor with no prior experience as a federal prosecutor, personally presented the case to the grand jury. That step is unusual and has fueled allegations of political influence in the prosecutorial process. Reports also indicate that some career prosecutors in the office were reluctant to take on the case due to concerns over its evidentiary strength. If convicted, James could face up to 30 years in prison on each count, though any sentence ultimately depends on a judge's discretion. This is not just a legal battle, it is widely viewed through a political lens. Letitia James and Donald Trump have clashed repeatedly over the years, including in a high-profile civil fraud case in New York, where James secured a multi-billion-dollar judgment against Trump before parts of the penalty were overturned on appeal. James has strongly rejected the charges, calling them a continuation of weaponization of the Justice Department against Trump critics. In a video statement, she said, "These charges are baseless, and the president's own public statements make clear that his only goal is political retribution at any cost." New York Governor Kathy Hochul also condemned the indictment, suggesting it represents the weaponization of the Justice Department to punish those who hold the powerful accountable. Observers note that this case follows closely on the heels of the federal indictment of James Comey, the former FBI director, brought by the same U.S. Attorney's Office under similarly controversial circumstances. This indictment contributes to a broader pattern of high-stakes legal action involving public figures deeply entangled in the Trump era. Critics argue that these prosecutions undermine the integrity of the justice system by targeting dissenters. Supporters say they are assertions of accountability, regardless of political affiliation. Whether the case against Letitia James proceeds to trial and survives pretrial challenges will be a key barometer for the balance between law enforcement authority and checks against political overreach in contemporary American governance.